morning motivation, and I'm showing you the cover of the O magazine from the January edition 2009, where Oprah talks about how she gained the weight back after she had lost it all. And I want to talk to you about that because it's really important for us to understand that everyone falls off the wagon. It's what we do when we fall off the wagon that truly defines us. So good morning, welcome PeriGirls in the house. Where are you tuning in from? Layla here. Hey girl, you were awesome on Pass the Cast yesterday. England, awesome, welcome. Hi TG, welcome. Hi Amy. Glad you're joining us here today. So my name is Layla Black. I'm one of the PeriGirl leaders, and I'm bringing to you your morning motivation. And I want to talk to you about falling off the wagon. So whether it's with your diet, whether it's with your fitness, maybe it's your business or your marketing, or Periscope, right? Because we're not scoping daily, or we fell off the scoping wagon, or things came up in our life and we aren't on track where we want to be. Thank you for the taps. Hi Alicia, welcome. Hey girl, make sure you're tapping that screen. Share this out with your followers because there is a woman in your life that needs to hear this message today. So falling off the wagon, the worst thing about falling off the wagon is staying off the wagon. The only thing worse than falling off the wagon is staying off the wagon. So the moment that you fall off the wagon, usually our mind, it sets up some sort of defeat, right? We believe that, we can't change because it's part of our innate functions of who we are. So, I always fall off the wagon. I always, retract back to my old ways. I always, gain the weight back. The fat wins. Jump on the wagon quick. Exactly. So what you can do, I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips on what happens when you fall off the wagon, whether it's the scoping wagon, whether it's the diet wagon, whether it's the fitness wagon, whether it's your personal development wagon, whatever wagon it is that you have fallen off. First of all, the first thing that you need to do is just simply be okay with it. Understanding that everybody falls off the wagon. It happens to everybody. You're not a bad person. It's not because you lack integrity. It's not because you're weak. It's simply a part of failing forward. It's simply a part of growth. So when you can identify that and you don't beat yourself up for falling off the wagon, all you need to do is simply ask yourself, how can I learn from this? Yes, I made a mistake. That's okay. How can I learn from it? How can I avoid it in the future? How can I make it better from now on? And when you reframe it that way, rather than just throwing in the towel and saying, oh, I cheated on my diet, I'm just going to binge now, right? Who's been there? Who has fallen off the wagon in some way, shape, or form, in something that they did, something that they committed to? If you've ever fallen off the wagon, I want you to raise your hand or say, I have, or say, yes. Amy, how can I make it better? Me, awesome. Alicia, typing a 1, awesome. So we've all done it, right? It happens to the best of us. Even the leadership team falls off the wagon. You haven't been working out. I know, I hear you. So when you understand that, hey, I'm not alone. It's not just me that this happens to. This happens to everyone. And then you ask yourself, how can I grow? How can I learn? What can I learn from this? How can I do things differently so that this doesn't happen again? And rather than, throwing yourself under the bus, have that perspective shift. And one more tip I want to give to you. If you're struggling with falling off the wagon with your fitness, with your diet, or with your periscopes, lots of wagons, then here's a tip for you. Start small. Don't try and take everything on. Start with small commitments. If it's Periscope and you're having trouble being consistent and staying on a scope every single day, and you're feeling like it's overwhelming and too much, start small. Start small. Do a Periscope every single Monday. Do a Periscope every other day. Have that consistency, but take small little bites. If you're having trouble with your diet, start small. Do something like committing not to eat fried food, or mapping out your meals for the week. Or if you're having trouble staying consistent with your workouts, start small. Do a little bit of cardio every single day and prove to yourself that, hey, I can do this. I can be consistent. I can make a decision that I want something, and I'm going to go out there and do whatever it takes. But when you fall off the wagon, the absolute worst thing that you can do when you fall off the wagon is to stay off the wagon. So jump back on, make a decision, pat yourself on the back, give yourself permission to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. You are failing forward. Have a plan. Exactly. Meal prep. When you're prepared, you eat right. Isn't it the truth, right? So, so the worst thing you can do is stay off the wagon. And when you plug in with the PeriGirls, you have this infinite source, this infinite resource of power and support and love and encouragement and ideas and daily topics and connection and community that's going to keep you in the game, that's going to keep you on the wagon. You have no idea how bad I needed this. You are inspiring. Awesome. You know what? And there's someone in your life that needs to hear this message too. That's why it's so important to share these morning motivations out, because somebody shared the PeriGirls with you, right? Somebody shared it out, whether it was a Pass the Cast or a karaoke or however you found the PeriGirls. Somebody shared it with you. So you can be that catalyst. You can be that person that shares the PeriGirls and changes someone else's life, because the PeriGirls changed your life, didn't they? Yes, they did. They changed mine, and so many other women scopers around the world are really finding their voice. They're finding their power because of the PeriGirls, and there's someone that you know that needs that too. So Layla Black signing out with a quick morning motivation. If you fall off the wagon, get back on. Get back on. Just reframe. It's okay. It's okay to make mistakes as long as we learn and we grow from them. All right. Peace out. Love you. Appreciate you. Layla Black signing out. Don't miss all of our incredible events coming up in the month of December. We've got karaoke on Monday, Christmas edition, which is going to be so much fun. So follow the PeriGirls, get all of our notifications, and plug in with our community at perigirls.com. All right. Peace out. Love you.